Going to admit everyone.
Ah,
Good morning.
Good morning. Be with you in a second.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, please stay muted. All right, Deputy Butler, do you want to make your announcements?
Yes, Judge. Sorry. Have people coming in the courtroom.
I understand.
All right, welcome to County Court 9, everybody. Court's now in session. The Honorable Judge Gloria Saldaña presiding. Please conduct yourself as if you were in the courtroom. Please refrain from eating or drinking while on camera. If you feel you must do so, please disable your video. Again, act as if you were in the courtroom. If you're driving, please stop your vehicle and pull over for the safety of yourself and that of others. Please keep your mics muted until the judge recognizes you, then you can make your announcements. That applies also for attorneys and clients going in and out of the breakout rooms. The judge will get an audible signal when you come back from the breakout room. She will recognize you, and then you can make your announcements. This will help this proceeding move along speedily. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to use our normal status. We're going to call people in order of appearance. So the first one is David Volk.
Morning, Judge. I'm present in County Court 9. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm here on Julian Perez and on Albert Guerra. I don't know if the court needs the case numbers.
What's the second one? Albert Guerra?
Albert Guerra, Judge. This is
Okay.
let me give you
All
the
right.
case here.
Yeah, if you have it. Otherwise, I can look it up.
It's 660-474. It's on page 6.
Okay. All right. And Julian Perez, I know.
Your Honor, if I may make an announcement on that.
Yes.
I was able to get a hold of the arresting officer. He has retired and he will not be able to testify tomorrow because he no longer had his Bexar County email address, so he didn't get notice until I got a hold of him today.
Okay.
So
So
we will be submitting a dismissal on that case.
okay.
We don't
All
object to
right.
that, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Good to hear.
And Your
All
Honor,
right. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, since I'm in person, I'm going to bring you an order removing interlock and put it in your box. Is that
That's
okay?
fine.
Or
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Mr. Pettis is here in the courtroom. May he be excused?
Yes, he's excused. And,
Thank you, Judge. And then
so-
on my other case on Albert Guerra, if we could get a reset, we're still waiting on some discovery.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. We'll reset that to December 6th.
Okay, Judge. Mr. Guerra is on the Zoom. May he be excused?
Yes, Mr. Guerra, you're welcome to log off at this time, sir. You're excused. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
And Judge, that was December.
6.
Okay. And I'll just wait on that dismissal. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Jennifer Zarka.
I'll send you a referral fee, sir.
Jennifer Zarka. All right. I'll come back. Tim Roundtree.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Your Honor, we have a plea on Mr. Ulysses Santana, and I believe you should have the paperwork.
Yeah, I did see it, and it is ready. We'll go ahead. I had thought we could do it early today, but it's sort of we're having a problem with time, so I'm going to have to call it after the docket. So
Okay.
If you want to come back, you're welcome to do that, or if you want, I can put you in a breakout room, and that way you can take care of other matters. Whatever you want to
Judge,
do.
I'll just mute. my
All right.
my mic and stay online. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I have marked it for a plea. Okay. Thank you. Albert Uresti? Uh,
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, Your Honor?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well,
Yes.
doing well.
Good. And you have a client for this morning's docket?
Yes, I do. Fred Hernandez, case number 660330. And I've been in communication with Mr. Lowry.
Okay. So what do you need to do? Then you just need to get this reset for a little more time or what?
No, I need to meet with Mr. Lowry if possible for 5
Oh.
minutes. We sent him a packet. I want to make sure he received everything. And I just want to make sure we're good to go there.
Okay. Are you wanting to do a plea on this?
Yes, I was just
Oh.
waiting for his feedback on the packet. I believe is what he told me would be the
Okay.
next step.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, we'll go ahead and put you in a breakout room and you can talk to Mr. Lowry there, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Thank you. Rene Munoz,
Yes, present, Your Honor. Good morning.
good morning.
I have Pedro Jaregue on page 1, Your Honor.
Okay. And you have a cause number on that, please?
627897.
627897. Okay.
Clients
ma'am.
are in the courtroom.
All right. Thank you, Deputy. I'm
Thank you,
marking him
Deputy. That
present.
was the precise question I was going to ask. Yes, Judge, in good contact. He's not good with technology, so he has elected to come into the courtroom, which we appreciate your courtroom being accommodating in that regard, Judge.
Thank you.
With Mr. Jaregue's case, it was just recently filed, Your Honor. So there's a lot of videos, reports, things of that nature I need to still look through in order to better assist my client. I'm requesting a 30-day reset to go over videos, Judge, and
All
then
right.
better opportunity to confer with the state next time, I believe.
Okay, Mr. Munoz, we'll reset this to December 6th. And then do you have anything else on our docket?
No, that's the sole client I have today.
Okay.
Michael Young
All right.
cases belong to Brian O'Donnell. So
All
he'll
right.
be
All right. So you and Mr. Hodegi can leave. Have a great day. Thank you.
surely appreciate it. Thank you, Judge. Bye.
Thank you. Lina Carriedo.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I'm here for Javier Moreno. He
Okay.
is on page 5, second to the last entry, Judge. Cost number 656365.
All right. And is-
I conferred with state the last time, Your Honor, but I need to confer with them again.
Okay.
I am going to request for additional video.
Okay. All right. Now I'm looking to see if his name is on the breakout room list, but it's not. Is he? Do you know if he's in the courtroom?
I just texted him, Your Honor. He has not
Oh.
responded to me, but he knows of today's hearing and he said he will log in before
Okay.
10. So
All
he
right.
probably had some difficulty logging in.
I see. All right. So you want to go to a breakout room so you can confer, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. You should get that prompt any second now. Okay.
Yes, Judge. And also, Judge, I have another matter that's not in today's docket. It's
Oh,
for
okay.
that bond that I filed on October 20, so that was last week.
Right.
Um,
And I need, when you have a bond reduction or any kind of amendment to your bond conditions.
no, Judge. No bond has been set for my client, so he's actually a fugitive at this point.
Okay, well, I would like for you to talk to the state about that because I like to have some input from them in setting the bond.
Okay, Judge.
So you're going to confer on Moreno. Maybe you can go ahead and confer on that too, okay?
Yes, Judge, I'll do that. Thank
Because
you.
I did see your bond request, but I wanted to have the state have some input also.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
I'll
All
talk
right.
to them about it. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you. Joseph Stateson.
Hello, Your Honor.
Morning.
Morning. I have two clients, if I can confer on both.
All right.
Murillo and Derek Acosta.
Is that Murillo, Murillo,
Yes.
and Acosta? Okay, can you give me the cause number for them? And then are they here?
They're both here. I see both of them on Zoom.
Great.
First
Okay.
one, Murillo, cause number 662-183.
Okay.
On Derek Acosta, 667-218.
Okay, you wanted to confer on those, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you should be getting that prompt any second.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sydney Reed?
Present, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Miss Reed.
Okay, Mr. Eisman, okay. And who is the client in this case?
Yes, it's Nelicia Gonzalez. I do see her in the room.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, I'll mark her present. And do you have a cause number on that, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It's 638613, and we would
Okay.
confer with the state.
All right, sir. You'll be going to a breakout room any moment, okay? Thank you. Bo Wood,
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
morning.
My client, I believe, is number one on page one. It's a 2014 case. It's
Okay.
Venegas, Zandra
Yeah.
Venegas,
Okay.
473015.
All right.
And I think she just got picked up recently and on a check. So I don't know
Okay.
much more than that.
And I don't see her in custody. So so you didn't have an opportunity to talk to her, I guess, right?
No, Judge, my first notice was about 9:12 this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to take an opportunity to talk to the state anyway?
Yes, if I may. Thank you.
All right, sure. John Pettis?
Yes, Judge, good morning. I'm
Morning.
here on Miss Denise Hasse, Hasse, case number 649112. I've had zero contact with her. We reset to give me a chance to find her. I haven't had any contact with her. My understanding is that she is homeless.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a real conflict. I really have a hard time getting people that are homeless arrested. It doesn't work that well anyway. I'm going to reset it for another 30 days, and hopefully we'll be able to. Is that the only matter you have for today?
That's all I've got, Judge.
Yeah, and I hate to waste your time coming here when you don't have a client here, but it's just really hard to.
I understand, Judge. Best interest of my client, I'm in agreement.
Yeah. All right. So let's say come back December 6th. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Brian O'Donnell.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
One of my clients is Juan Saucedo on page 7,
Okay.
case number 663914.
Okay.
I
And you
don't
see
him in
him?
court. I'm actually on the phone. I have his legal guardian on speaker, Judge.
Oh.
I don't expect him in court right now.
right.
Nevertheless, he has a pending felony, so we were going to request a reset, but
All
I
right.
would also ask if I could have a breakout room with the state regarding the facts of this case.
Absolutely. So I'll go ahead and give you a reset date, and then you can just leave from the breakout room. Is that the only one you have this morning, Mr. O'Donnell?
No, Your Honor, I have
Oh.
two more. My
Okay.
next case is on page 6. It's
All right.
DeAndre Townsend, case
Okay.
number 658229. I don't know if he's on, he is, I don't know if he's on the Zoom. Your Honor, he's a manager at a store. I was going to also ask if I could talk to the state on this case, because as of today, there's no video in
Okay.
e-discovery.
All right. Any other cases?
Yes, Judge.
here?
I have Corey Crook. He's on page 8,
Okay.
case number 667422 and 667425.
All right.
I spoke with his mother this morning. Their internet is not working. I have him on hold. I've been
Okay.
talking, he's been holding for about a half hour. And I would also ask if I could talk to the state there. We're also missing video on that case.
All right. So I'm going to mark Mr. Townsend and Mr. Crook present and Mr. Sosilvo. I think you said you had talked to him, but
I'm talking to his legal guardian
okay.
on
All right.
the phone. He's on speaker, Judge. We do not think he's going to be able to come to court today. He has a pending felony. So
Okay.
we're trying together to find him so he can talk to his felony attorney.
All right. So I'm going to reset all of them to December 6th. And you're welcome to come back after you talk to the state if you want to make an announcement. Otherwise, you can just leave from there.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And you should be getting that prompt any moment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Eric Hernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here for Kaomi Cheddar. It was supposed to be a plea this morning. I don't know if
Right.
she's joined the docket yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Naomi, let me see. She was very good about being here last time.
Yeah, let me reach out to her, Your Honor. And
Okay.
is the plea paperwork going to have to be handwritten? Because if so, we might have to reset it for another date for the plea.
Well, it just all depends on the technical skills of your client, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if we could get it emailed, I think we can get it done today. But let me reach out to her, see where she is, Your Honor.
All right. So what you need to do in order to get that started is you need to send an email to either Brett or Christian. And,
With her email?
Yeah, just their email, just saying that we want to get a police paperwork started, and give them your client's email also.
Let me
Okay.
do that, Your Honor. Let me get in touch with her
Okay.
and let me get that email sent out.
All
Thank
right,
you.
great. All right, thank you. Dave Sanchez.
Good morning, Judge. I'm
Morning.
here on Jesus Rodriguez. We spoke briefly about that. It's a plea today. Case number 626-616.
Right. And did you get the paperwork done?
Yes, I did. Do you have
Okay.
it?
I think I did sign it. Yeah. That's how I know when it's done. But I just signed several, and so I'm not sure that. I think that was one of the ones that I signed. At any rate, I did see his name on the paperwork on the list of pleas to do. So I think we're probably ready. Is he here today?
He is here this morning.
All right. All right. We're going to get to those as soon as we get through our docket.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. George Sharman.
Judge, I'm present with counsel. Mr. Robles is on page 3 of your docket. We're about 8 down.
Okay.
Have a pending order for you on the blood draw diskettes. That's where we are. So we're just waiting discovery.
Okay. So, and Mr. Robles is here.
Yeah.
And what is the cause number on that, please?
You want me to give it to you?
Yes, sir.
It is 604-674.
Great. I got it. Okay. So basically, you're just waiting for that order to be signed. So you want to reset for 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Come back on December the 7th.
I'll put it down for December 7th.
Okay. And anything else, Mr. Sharman?
That's all I have today, Judge.
Okay. So you, Mr. Robles, are excused, and you all can both log off at this time. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jerry Valdez.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
Judge, I have Mr. Angel Reyes,
Okay.
637-015.
All right.
I'm still waiting for blood results. I checked this morning, Discovery, the results are still not in. DWI, he should be on. I talked to him yesterday afternoon.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he is here. I'll mark him present. Thank you. All right. So do you want to talk to the state and see if you can get an update, see what's going on?
And Lester can tell me they've got it, Judge, because I checked this morning, Discovery, there's nothing available.
Yeah, but a lot of times when you talk to them, actually, sometimes they don't realize that these orders have been entered because they're dealing with a lot of cases. And fact is, they're really staying very busy. So when you bring it to their attention personally, then they will take the extra step of trying to go and find it. Otherwise, it's just really part of the process. They are very, very busy. And so, like everybody. So it's to your advantage if you talk to them, and they might have some good news for you or some bad news for you. Okay.
That's fine, Judge. I'll confer with one of them.
All right. You should get a breakout room any moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
This is Rosalina Murillo. I'm attending court right now, but
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
wondering if I could be excused. I'm talking to my attorney right now, and he's saying he's prosecuting with the other.
Yeah, he's conferring with his attorneys for the state. So, Ms. Murillo, if it's okay with your attorney, I'll be glad to excuse you.
Thank you.
And so you've already talked to him. You are excused at 10:40. Okay, you can
Thank
log
you.
off at this time. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, and so for everybody else, we're trying to get through this docket as efficiently and as fast as we can. So I'm calling the attorneys in the order in which they appear. And so the clients, when you address the court, I appreciate that you need to be heard, but the fact is that just delays are the court recognizing the attorneys. They are very busy, and they are many places at one time. So I'm going to ask everybody that is not an attorney to please wait until I finish calling the docket before you ask for permission to approach the court. Okay? Thank you. John Winter.
Morning, Judge. I've got two clients on the docket this morning. We have the paperwork ready for the plea on both of them. Do you need case numbers?
No,
or
just give me the
name?
names. I'll probably recognize them.
Angel Ayala is one, and
Okay,
Jaime
we've got-
Mouse is the other one.
Yeah, we got both plea paperwork done on that. Okay, so hopefully we'll get to that very soon.
Okay, Judge.
We'll just get through the docket.
Thank you.
All right, Marshall White.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here for Anthony Nino. He's on, he's got two cases, one on page 5, 653233. And then he's got one on page 7, 65073. Well, the first thing and Mr. Nino, by the way, is on the call, Judge. I know on the docket, it says he's a fugitive. I'm not too sure what that's about. But
Yeah.
beyond that, I need to confer with the state.
Okay, you'll get a breakout room any second now, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Matthew Finch?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have a couple of cases on the docket. One of them is a fugitive, so I won't deal with that this morning, but the other one is page 2, Gina
Okay.
Luciano, 637393. She is present, Your Honor. We applied for a pretrial diversion on September 29th and have not received word back on that yet.
Oh, okay. So you think that you just want to reset this for 30 days, see if that comes through?
If possible, Judge, I'd like to do that to see what
Yeah.
their answer is, and then we can resolve the case at that point.
All right, so that's December 7th. And now the other person that is a fugitive, what is that name of that person?
Your Honor, it's page 5. The case is 653900 Lakota Graham Lemure. Judge Carruthers issued a warrant for his arrest recently on that case. There's a pending evaluation that I thought my client was cooperating with, so I'll follow up with that.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to reset that to December 7 also.
Thank you, Judge. May I be
Okay, all right.
excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Bob Aarons.
Yes, Judge.
Good morning.
Did you call my name?
I did, Judge.
I
If
have
you will
Joel-
please, can you
I have-
turn on your video?
Yes, I'm
please,
working on
Judge?
that. There we go.
Okay,
I have Joel Pollard on page 4.
okay. And cause number?
Oh, shoot. Let me grab it.
Well,
It
okay.
is Where'd he go? 651316.
Okay. And is he here?
I believe he is. It just says
Okay.
Joel.
Okay. Okay, Joel Pollard. Okay, so what do you want to do on this, Judge? You want to
I guess I need
confer?
to, yes, I would.
Okay, all right. You should get that prompt any second, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Cole Nettles? Cole Nettles? Maybe there's somebody here for him. I'll come back. Jeb Locke.
Hi, Judge. I'm present for Will Carter. He's here. I was hoping to confer with the DA.
Okay, can you just give me the cause number, please?
Oh, yes, Judge. 1 second. 661634.
Okay, I marked him present. What do you want to do on this?
I'll confer with the prosecutor, please, Judge.
All right. I'll mark you conferring. Thank you. Kelly Piddle?
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I have Hannah Martinez. She's on page 3. I've emailed the prosecutors telling them I'm missing the actual blood results from DPS. In addition, I'm currently e-filing a blood discovery motion to send to them and to you.
Okay, what's the cause number on Hannah Martinez, please?
642095. It's on page 3.
Okay, so basically you just want to reset today, right?
Please, and I emailed Brett and Christian to see if they can give me the blood results, and I'm gonna send them the blood discovery order to you in Aleda and the prosecutors as soon as it's accepted.
Okay, so come back December 7 and you and Ms. Martinez are excused.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Norma Vidal?
Hi, Judge.
Mr. Carter, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, your attorney is conferring. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Miss Vidal.
Hi, Judge. I'm on page 3, case number 642782.
Okay, and the name of your client?
Amy Vargas.
Okay.
And she is present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. So what do we want to do on this today?
I need to get a reset, but before that, I would like to confer with the prosecutors. They made an offer and I had some mitigating evidence and I haven't heard back from them.
All right, I'm going to reset it to December 7, and you should get a room momentarily there, but you can just leave from the breakout room since you have your reset, okay?
Thank
Do
you,
want
Judge.
Ms. Vargas to be excused right now?
Yes, please.
Ms. Vargas, I'm going to excuse you and you're welcome to log off at this time. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? Ms. Vargas? Amy Vargas? Now she is here. Okay, she's away from her screen, I guess. All right, I'm going to mark her excused at 10:47. All right, Ramon Cervantes. Good morning, you're still muted.
Sorry
Good
about
morning.
that.
No problem. It happens all the time to me.
Okay, listen, I had submitted a 22.18 motion to close bond and release liability on the Hector Leal last week. And apparently you haven't signed them yet. I have a client that's in jail and I can't take him out until these two motions and orders are signed and filed with the clerk.
Okay, so what was that motion again?
It's a 22.18 motion to close bond and release liability.
Oh, okay. Well, I
yeah.
haven't seen it, quite frankly. All right. Motion
I'll let him know. Thank you.
to close
Chris-
bond. I'll look for it, okay?
Okay, Chris, could you please, and could you take my number down and call or have your clerk call me if we need to? I mean, Chris had it and send it to you via email.
Yeah,
Chris-
that's the way it works. That's
Yeah.
how I get things, right?
Okay. All right. And could you have somebody call me to confirm once it's signed and filed so that I can go ahead?
No, sir. Why don't you call back later this afternoon and see if it's been done?
Not a
please?
problem.
Okay, I can't
Not a
do two things at once. I really can't. I
I'm sorry.
say it all the time.
I didn't
So-
realize that, Judge. I thought maybe you would have it. Not a problem. I'll call. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I get stuff by email. It's always online, and I sign things and they disappear, or I don't see them. Maybe they don't come to me. I can't explain to you why I haven't seen it, but I will be glad to look for it now that you've told me about it, because
Yeah,
I
it's-
see that it is important.
Yes, it's urgent, Judge. I appreciate it.
You know
Thank
what? Let
Yeah.
me ask you to do me a favor. Why don't you call the clerks at 335-2008 and ask them to send it to me by email, and that way I can get it right now and I'll sign it right now.
335-2008.
Correct.
All right, I'll tell them to send it right now. Thank you very much,
And
Judge.
they're going to need the cause number on that.
Oh, I have both cause numbers, Judge.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cervantes.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Do you want me to give you now? All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
May I
Thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Kelly McGinnis.
Hi, Judge. I'm here for Will Maloney. He's set for a plea today. I need to break
Okay.
in a room with him, please.
Okay, and I did sign that paperwork, so it is ready to go. So we'll give you a breakout room and you can visit with your client, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, now that is the end of my list. Abelardo Garza.
Present, Judge. I've got
Good morning.
two cases. Morning, Judge. On page 2, I guess, 6-3 at the very bottom, Judge, 6-3-8655, Alejandro Malacara.
Okay. Is he here?
I sent him the email. I sent him the link. I don't know if he's on or not.
I see Alejandro Malacara. Are you here? Because I don't see your name.
He's Spanish speaking, Judge.
Oh, that's always a problem. All right.
Yes.
Can you give him a phone call and ask him to identify himself so that I can mark him present?
I'll call him again, Judge.
Okay.
And the other one also is it's on page 4
Uh-huh.
from the bottom. Joe Ramos, 6'5", 2367.
Okay.
And again, I don't
So-
know if he's on either, and he's Spanish speaking.
Let me
Also,
see
and
if he, okay.
I'll call him right now, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't see Joe Ramos on this list. He must be under his iPhone name or something.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
call him, Judge.
All right, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Garza. Mr. Garza, in the meantime, do you want to confer with the state?
Yes, I would.
Okay. You should be getting a breakout room number, and you go there and you'll be in line to talk to them, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Judge,
All right. 1 second. Who's approaching me?
that's me, Judge Butler.
Oh, Deputy Butler. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I have Counselor Zarka here in the courtroom. She was predisposed when you called her name earlier. She would
Oh,
like to make
yeah.
an announcement if possible.
Okay. Yes. Let me
Judge,
go to
I'm
the
just-
first one.
Good morning. I'm completing the plea paperwork for
Oh.
Justine Garcia. He was an add-on for a plea today.
Okay, and that's Garcia. What was his first name? Oh,
It's
Justin, right?
Justine. Yes, ma'am.
Jahsin. Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. Then
And we're both present in the courtroom. I'll let you know when we're ready, Judge.
thank you very much. I'm
Yes,
going to
ma'am,
mark
thank
that
you.
on here. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, so let me see. Is there any other attorney who I have not called on? Mr. Winter, you're waiting to do, please. I know.
Your Honor,
Judge,
Collins.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. David Christian's here too. We're both here. So whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So, okay, the first voice I did not recognize and the screen didn't show up yet. Who was that?
Scott
McCrum, maybe?
Oh,
Sounds like
Scott
Kevin
McCrum.
Collins. I recognize that voice.
I think Scott's here. Yeah, I'm here, Judge. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bump Scott and David. I got here a little bit late, so.
Not a problem. I'm sorry. I did see you, Mr. Collins. I was just trying to, I've got like, I don't know, 30 videos on my screen.
It's a huge
And I'm trying to go through them so that I don't miss anyone. Okay, let me call you next, Mr. Collins, because I have seen you sitting there.
Thank you, Honor. It's Nathaniel Gadati. It's cause number 660934.
Okay.
I would like
he
to
is here?
confirm. He is here.
Okay.
I'd like to confer, and I'd like to be reset to December 7th docket after we confer.
I'll give you that reset to December 7, and you will be getting a breakout room any moment now. Okay.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you. You too. Scott McCrum.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Page 2 is Carl Rowe.
Okay. ROE,
And
right?
ROE.
Uh-huh. Cause
And
number?
this case, pardon me?
Cause number? If you don't have it, I can
I'm
look it
sorry,
up
I don't have
later.
that,
All
Judge.
right. Go ahead.
And that case is going to be TIC. I confirmed with the felony prosecutor that we worked out the felony on. So
Okay. All right. So do you want to just convey that either in an email to one of our prosecutors, and they can get the dismissal done? I'll sign it.
yes, I think Ryan Groomer, the felony prosecutor, is going to do that.
Oh, okay. So you just wanted to make that announcement. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
With felony. All right. I've made the note. Thank you, Mr. McCrum. You have anything else with us?
Nothing else, Judge. And Mr. Rowe is in custody. He's on the screen.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rowe. I think you were listening to that. I don't see you yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So we will be getting this signed today, Mr. Rowe. Okay. Thank you, Mr. McCrum. If you
Thank you,
have
Judge.
nothing else, you're excused. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, this is
right.
Lakota.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Lakota. Hold on one second, sir. Is there any other attorney that I have not recognized? I see
Yeah.
Sergio Ibarra.
Judge,
Yes,
David
Your Honor.
Christian here.
I think David was ahead of
Okay.
me, Judge. I'll
Okay.
let him go.
Thank you so
okay.
much. Judge,
David
David
Christian, yes,
Christian, page 5. I got 2 folks on there.
Okay.
2 nice folks. Roy Rodriguez, who
Okay.
is 653-222. And then
Okay.
Maria Ramirez, who is 654-471, both page 5. If we can get
Okay.
the December 7th date, that'd be great. We're in active conversations with these prosecutors.
Okay. You got it, Mr. Christian.
Thank you very
both-
much, Judge.
And you and Mr. Rodriguez and Ms. Ramirez are all excused. You all can log off. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care. Thank you. You too.
And Your Honor, I
Sergio
have.
Ibarra.
Yes,
sir.
ma'am. Good morning. I have page 3, Daniel Badillo. That's 644-018. He's at the middle of the page.
Okay.
On
And
this,
is he
on this
here?
one, we still have outstanding. He is here, Your Honor. I see him
Okay.
on.
All right. Thank you.
And I do apologize for being late, Judge. I was in another court.
I understand.
On this particular one, we are still awaiting outstanding discovery, namely a dash camera video. I have been in contact with Mr. Lowry on this one. I know that the request is outstanding. We're just waiting on that. I don't know that I need to confer on that, Judge, but I can continue to keep tabs with him through email.
Okay. December 7th is the day to
Yes,
come back. Okay.
Thank you. And may we
Thank
both
you.
be excused, Judge?
Yes, sir. You're both excused and you're welcome to log off. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Yes, ma'am. You too.
Thank you. Jesse Sepulveda.
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize for
morning.
being late as well.
Oh, no problem. Thank
I've
you.
got Robert Norvell James,
Okay.
and he's got a felony pending, Judge, but I've been unable to make contact with him. Apparently, he was given a PR bond back in February of this year, and the number that I have is not a good number.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, it'll be a bond forfeiture because I think if he has a felony pending, you really need to start being able to talk to him, right?
Yes.
So is there anything else you have on our docket today, Mr. Sepulveda?
That's all I have this morning, Judge.
Can you just give me that cause number on Mr. James?
Yes, it is 603-677. No, I'm sorry, 656-049. I think it's on the 5th page.
Okay. It's just that I have my notes all together and it's just a lot easier for me to keep up if I have it all here. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else you
Thank
have,
you.
Mr. Sepulveda?
No.
Okay.
That's all.
You have a great day. Take care.
Likewise.
Could I say something real quick?
No, sir.
So you may not.
Wait. William Davidson?
Yes, Your Honor. I am here to represent Dan Garza. He was
Okay.
supposed to be logged under Elizabeth Garza. I don't know if he's on or not.
Let's see.
You might be
I
under
don't-
an iPhone or,
Yeah, that's the thing. Dan Garza, will you please say something so we can mark you present? Dan Garza? Maybe he's away from the screen. Do you
Yes,
have a good?
President.
Okay. All right. iPhone, you're Dan Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Want to just mark you present, sir. All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Williamson, Davidson, what do you want to do on this today?
Your Honor, I have not yet conferred with the prosecutor on this case. I have written them asking for an offer, but I haven't gotten a response yet, so.
Okay. Why don't we give you a breakout room? I'll just give you a reset date of December 6th. And,
Okay.
and Mr. Garza, if you like, I can excuse you at this time. I'm telling you, you have to be back in court December 6th, okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you're welcome to log off, sir, and just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. All right. I know that Mr. Lakota, I asked him to come in so I could at least mark him present. So, Mr. Lakota, would you please say something now so I can see where you are? Okay. Maybe he got bumped off. All right. All right.
May I approach, Judge?
Eric, yes, you may, Mr. Woods. I did
Oh,
call you
excuse-
earlier, I know.
Yes,
And you
Judge,
were
I just have-
conferring, right? Yes, sir.
Yes, I've just come back from the breakout room.
All right.
My client is this Venegas. It's
Yes.
I think #1 on your docket because it's such an old case.
Right.
I don't have any contact information. Apparently, I was appointed in August, but I never got an email. The first notice I got was from your coordinator. So I thought she was still in custody, and that's what I'm trying to find out. Do you show her as a prisoner today, or available to me to talk to today, or do I need to try to track her down through pretrial?
I didn't see her. Sandra Venegas, are you here? Would you please say something? No, and I don't see her on the list here.
Well, Judge, the offer is just pay the ticket, pay the check or JSAT. So if I
Yeah.
may have an opportunity to try to locate her, and I'll come back.
I tell you what, I'm going to reset that to December 7. But if you get a hold of her and you want to come in and do that plea tomorrow, you can do that. Just let us know.
Thank
and we
you.
will.
You
Okay.
bet. Thank you very much, Judge.
All
That's
right.
perfect.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
otherwise, I have reset you to December 7, and hopefully you'll have some contact with this person by then, Miss Venegas. Okay. Okay. All right.
Your Honor,
Cole Nettles. Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. I have 4 cases on your docket today.
All
The
right.
first one would be Anastasia Edwards, it's cause number 637819.
Okay.
And Miss Edwards is present on Zoom today.
All right. Thank you.
I would just need to confer with the state, but I would ask that Miss Edwards be allowed to be excused
All right.
prior to that.
All right. So, Miss Edwards, you heard your attorney. I'm going to excuse you. You're welcome to log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your attorney, okay?
Great, thank you, Your Honor. And then the next one I've got is Sierra Campbell. It's cause number 659732. And it will probably say that the attorney is Ross Brendel. Ross works here with me at Dunham & Jones. He just asked me to cover on this one. Ms. Campbell has a pending felony case out of Live Oak County. And so we are just asking for a reset so we can try to work out the felony case.
All right. Let's go ahead and reset that to January 11.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. May Ms. Campbell be excused.
Yes, Ms. Campbell, you're welcome to log off at this time. Thank you.
And then the next one, Your Honor, would be Eric Bishop, cause number 635847. And Mr. Bishop is on Zoom right now. We are set for a plea. I just need the plea paperwork from Chris. I did send a follow-up email here recently, but if I could just, I guess, be placed in a breakout room so I can talk to Chris and get that paperwork.
All right,
And
let's
then-
do that.
And then finally, Your Honor, I have Aaron Narez, cause number 631209. Chris has sent me the paperwork on Mr. Narez. I am having a little bit of trouble getting a hold of Mr. Narez this morning. So I would just ask for another hour to try to get Mr. Narez on here to take his plea.
Okay. We do have a jury selection this afternoon at 1:30. So if he can come in by, I have several pleas lined up to do before we recess for that. So it might be better if you could just have him come in tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that would be fine with me, Your Honor. We can just reset Mr. Nares for tomorrow.
Yes. Okay, we'll recall that tomorrow. And on Mr. Bishop, you wanted to confer, right? And on Edwards. So you should get a breakout room any moment now, okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Jeb, well, let me see. Who else is finished conferring and is back?
Your Honor, this is Eric Hernandez. If I could be placed in a breakout room, Miss Kaomi Cheddar has joined.
Okay,
I did get the
great.
plea paperwork from the state and have filled it out, so I just need to meet with her in a breakout room to review it so we can be ready to get that plea done.
Okay, that's fine. You
Thank you,
will
Judge.
you will get a breakout room momentarily, and she will be joining you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Judge. Dina Carriado here, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Ms. Carrillo, what is your announcement?
Okay, can we get a reset, please, Your Honor? I conferred with
Yes.
state and we're awaiting additional discovery for
All
Javier
right.
Moreno.
Come back December 6th, okay?
Okay, Judge. And there's another one. I also conferred with state regarding my other case, which is not on today's docket, the PR bond.
Okay.
And well, since my client has been to all the hearings, Your Honor, he has attended regularly. State does not object to the PR bond.
Okay. All right. Great. I'm glad to hear that. And what was the name of that client?
Jose Ibanez.
Okay,
Your Honor.
Ibanez. And you have a cause number, please?
Yes, I do. 660021.
I will look that up, okay? And try to get that done today.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
It's going to be difficult because we have a jury selection at 1:30. So it's, if you don't get that today, will you, I don't know. Will you just resend that so that it can be like one of the last emails, one of the most recent? Can you just
Yes,
do
Judge.
that? That way
Yes,
we
I'll do
won't
that.
have to look for it, okay?
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
And may I
Thank
be
you.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. You have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Judge Kelly McGinnis here. Can I be placed in a breakout room with a prosecutor? I'm attempting to do paperwork, but my client has not received it. I need to maybe give him a different email address.
Okay.
It's not
All right.
working.
Yeah. Well, let me see.
It was Christian, I think, who I was getting the paperwork from initially.
Okay. If I think it'll save you time if you just send him an email right now and give your client's email address.
Okay.
He will get that and he'll be able to act on it faster. Otherwise, you'd have to be in line. There's
Okay.
several people waiting to confer.
Okay, I'll go in there just to let him know to please look at his email, because otherwise we're not going to get this done again, because.
Right. Yeah. No, we want to help you. So just
Thanks.
send that email and he should be able to get it. Now,
Okay.
I don't know that everybody realizes that they are working double time. They are doing all kinds of paperwork and negotiating and research and reviewing files. And so they've been very, very diligent, but it's just difficult to, address everything. So I don't want
I
you to
understand.
think that, it was something that they just disregarded. So.
Oh, no, I know, Judge. I know, there's just an email problem. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Judge, this is Bob Behrens. I was in a breakout room and they hadn't gotten a chance to get to me, but I have to take my son to his work study site for his transition service program. So it's going to take me about 30 minutes round trip to get back here. I just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know.
Okay. So I think, Mr. Behrens, are you set on the trial docket today?
No, just a regular.
All right. Well, if it'll work out for you, we can just recall you for tomorrow. You had a plea that you wanted to get done, right?
I don't think we had a plea yet. I was just getting ready to
You were
confer
just
on Mr.
conferring.
Howard.
Okay. All right. Let me just reset you for December the 7th. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Behrens. And
All right,
you
Mr.
and Mr. Pollard can log off.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
thank you.
December 7th.
Yes, December 7. All right,
Judge, this is Walter Cerna. I
okay.
just joined. I was in another Zoom. Orlando Garcia. I need a 30-day reset. We don't have all our discovery yet, and I need to get with my client.
Okay,
So I want to
Mr.
see.
Cerna, can you just give me the cause number in Mr. Garcia's case?
I can. It's 659-869.
Okay, we'll reset that for December 7, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge,
Mr. Roundtree, I know, I'm sorry. Who's
that
Mr.
was
Eisman? Okay. Yes,
uh,
Mr. Eisman.
a breakout room with our client, Miss Nelicia Gonzalez, please, if somebody could.
Okay. You want to confer with Ms. Gonzalez? Okay, not a problem. Go back to the breakout room you were in, Mr. I'm trying to find you on my list. What was your breakout room? Do you remember?
I want to say it was 1, but I'm not.
Yeah, actually you were in 4. If you go back to 4, we will send your client there.
Thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
Nelicia Gonzalez, okay? All right, thank you. All right. Let me see, who else do I need to,
Judge,
yes,
Joseph Stateson.
yes, sir.
I had Rosalinda Murillo, 662183, page 7.
Uh-huh,
I have permission to apply for pretrial diversion.
okay,
The application will be filed this week, so if we could have
Okay.
a further reset.
yes, okay, and I did excuse her at 10:40, so we're gonna reset hers till December 7, okay?
December 7th, thank you, Judge. I have another client, same page,
Acosta,
yes, and
Yeah.
it's the same where
Okay.
we've been given permission to apply for PTD.
okay, come back on the same day, December 7 on both.
Thank you, Judge. And I made a calendaring mistake on page 4. I had another client. I just realized Jason Garza. I did not
Okay.
notify him to be here. I apologize. Could you recall this to next week?
Yes,
And confer with the state.
yes, Aleda's probably in the middle of something right now. So I'm just let me just reset that to December 7.
Okay.
And you can always, if you need to come in and talk about it, we'll let you do that, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that very much. May I be
All right.
excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
good morning. I'm sorry. This is Kim Gonzalez. I'm here announcing for Shannon Locke on Mr. Tobias Kavanaugh. I
All
believe
right.
he's on.
Let me just get to the right place here. Okay, Kim Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, okay. And you're here for Mr. Shannon Locke, okay.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and your client's name was?
Tobias Kavanaugh, I believe he's on. Judge, if you would like to reset it, he has a pending felony we're trying to resolve.
All right, and y'all are the attorneys on the felony?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Come back January 11, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. May we both be excused?
Yes, thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, is there any attorney? I see Brandon Lopez. I don't think I have called on you yet, right?
No, Judge, actually, I'm here on behalf of Rochelle Acevedo. She is stuck in person court on a couple of cases. And
Okay.
I was here on Michael Soto.
Michael
It's
Soto.
my understanding that we're awaiting, I think, blood on that case, and we were requesting a reset.
Okay, come back December 6th, please.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have
All
a good
right,
day,
thank
Judge.
you. You too. Okay. Mr. Roundtree, you're waiting for a plea. We do have the paperwork. It may be that we might be getting close to where we can do this now.
Hey, Judge, well, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. I always am ready, but I actually need an AEA. I can't do it without him. So let me see what the status is. They have, okay, maybe Mr. Lowry can, I don't know if, Aleda, will you send them a chat and see if one of them can come out and do a plea, some pleas now?
Your Honor, I just received the second plea paperwork on Mr. Roundtree. You must have one and I have the other one. So I'm
Oh.
fixing to send it to you, Your Honor.
Okay, okay, great. So it's going to be 2 cases, huh?
Yes, Judge, one is an obstruction, one will be a DWI.
Okay. Well, let me see what I have. I have Mr. Mouse here. I have Mr. Saldaña. I have a Donovan Mabry, but I can't read the lawyer's name. So I don't know who that is. I have Stephen Valdez. And I think that Mr. Lowry was still working on some before when we started for the on the docket today. So I'm going to go to another screen, Aleda, unless you have some that you're going to send me the second one on.
Judge, if I may I interrupt?
Yes.
Judge, I conferred with Brett. They did find the blood results. They're gonna upload it right on Discovery. And then he's gonna send me a tentative offer so I can confer with my client. So can you give us a short setting on this, please?
Yes, sir. How about December 6th, please?
All right, ma'am.
All right. So you and your client are excused, and you're welcome to log off. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. You too. And enjoy the weather.
Oh, yeah, it is nice, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just looking to see.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
This is Demontre Massengale. I didn't mean to
Okay.
interrupt at all, but I wasn't called out for president.
Right. You
And
have
I
a
wasn't
lawyer, right?
and,
What is your
yes,
lawyer's
ma'am.
name? What is your lawyer's name?
Derek Ennis.
I think he announced already, because your name sounds familiar. Let me see. Well, but you do have a lawyer, right?
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Demontre? Okay. So I'm going to reset you, and you just need to stay in touch. Let's see. Hold on. Leda, do you happen to know what cause number that is? Demontre?
What was
I
the
can.
name of the gentleman?
Demontre, he's got his name on his video.
The case number is
Oh,
663-983.
okay, great. All right, wonderful. 663-983. Okay, yes, sir. That's Derek Edmonds. No, he hasn't announced yet. But if you want, Mr. Massengale, I can excuse you at this time. I'm going to go ahead and reset this without knowing what Mr. Emmons wants, but I'm going to reset it to December 7th.
Yes.
And although there's some felonies pending. Now, I'm not going to give you a reset date, Mr. Massengale. You just need to get in touch with your lawyer, okay? But I am marking you present,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
All right? So
Yes, ma'am.
you're free to log off, sir, and I have marked you present. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you,
And what
Mr.
will I be
Massengale.
able to? What would? Excuse me, Judge. What would I have to do further than this?
You need to call your lawyer and talk to him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? He has your phone number?
No, ma'am. He doesn't have my phone number, but I have his. I'm gonna call him as soon as I get off the
Okay,
Zoom
I'll
meeting.
tell you what. No, I want you to go to a breakout room and talk to Miss Castillo, and she's going to make some notations so that there's no problem with communication, okay? So I want him to
Yes,
be
ma'am.
able to call you also because the lawyers are really busy right now, and they need to have all the information they need, you know, to be sure and give you your due process rights, okay? So I'm going
Yes,
to
ma'am.
ask you, you can see on your screen, you'll see something called join breakout room. And Ms. Castillo will put you in a breakout room. You just click on that, and then you can talk to Ms. Castillo.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to get some important information and give you important information, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so I'm sorry, James Anders.
Yes, Judge. If I'm not sure if Maria Rios is here.
She's in the courtroom.
Okay, good. All right, because I had attempted to send an email, a text, but I don't believe that it arrived.
Okay.
If it would be possible for me to get placed into a breakout room with her, that would be great.
That's exactly what's going to happen. You'll get that prompt in a moment, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Paul Acevedo?
Yes, Judge. I'm here on a Jennifer Casanova. I am currently in Atascosa County, Judge in the 81st District Court. I was going to ask the court if you could give us a 30-day reset to allow me an opportunity to confer with the state. I received the discovery already, and then once I do that, I will confer with my client. She
Okay.
has signed in this morning, Your Honor.
Right, and I see her name, so I'm going to mark her present. I'm going to reset that to December 6th, okay?
Okay. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Yeah, she's welcome to log
Yes,
off at
I
this
can hear
time.
you.
All right,
Jennifer.
Mr. Acevedo, will you just call her and talk to her in
Yes.
private? All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right, thank you. All right.
Judge Saldaña, I'm sorry, this is Tim Roundtree. I
Yes,
think you
sir.
have my paperwork now. I got the email from Miss Castillo. It looks like it went through.
Okay, yeah, I do have Elisa's. I'm not sure that I had a chance to get that second one yet.
You have a smartphone you can get out of Zoom?
No, sir, I don't know.
Hello, Judge.
I have to go to another screen to get that second one, Mr. Roundtree, so I will be doing that momentarily. Okay, Deputy Butler, did you want to address me?
Yes, ma'am. The breakout room that I am using in the courtroom conference,
Yes.
for her to be able to hear and the echo not go crazy, I have to turn off the overhead volume, but Nancy, the court reporter, cannot hear what's going on, so anything that happens can't go on the record. And the clients do not have a smartphone to join Zoom with.
Okay, all right, and who is the lawyer for that individual?
James Anders?
James Anders?
Okay, Mr. Anders, he must be in a breakout room by now, right?
Yes, he's here with me. I'm talking to him.
All right, so
I can wait. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can talk to her on your phone, on her phone.
Yeah, call her on her cell phone.
Okay, maybe
Okay.
that way.
I can do that. I just need to verify the number, 255-0572.
Do you have his? Does he have a phone? Neither of them have a phone.
Oh, okay.
They left him in the car.
I can wait. It's fine.
What's the number they can call you at? They can leave the courtroom and then go get their phones. They're in the cars.
Okay.
What is your number, Mr. Anders?
And you can send that by chat if you want to. Okay, all right. Mr. Locke, somebody appeared for you earlier, Mr. Locke, or you were here?
I was here, Judge. I went to a breakout room. I'm still waiting to confer.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you would be willing to release Mr. Carter, my client,
Yes.
while I confer. He's been here the whole
Yes.
time, I think.
Mr. Carter, I'm going to excuse you, sir, and you're welcome to log off at this time, sir.
Thank you.
And just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? You have a
I
good
will.
day, sir. Thank you.
We'll be in touch. Thank you, Judge. I'm going to head back to the breakout
All
room.
right. All right, thanks. Marshall White, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Judge, and if I may speak with my my client, Mr. Anthony Nino.
Okay. All right, Mr.
Real
Nino.
quickly.
Okay, let me see, you were in, let me find you where you were, Mr. Marshall.
I think I was.
Mr. White.
I think I was in 8, Your Honor.
Yeah, but Mr. Lowry is there probably working on paperwork. I'm going to send you to another room.
Okay.
Aleda, will you send Mr. White to another room so he can confer with his client, please? Anthony Nino, 653-233. Okay. You should get that any moment, Mr. White, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Eric Hernandez is here for a plea, right?
Yes, Your Honor, we just got done reviewing the paperwork. Ms. Cheddar, I believe, has uploaded it. So when the court's ready, so are we.
All right, so I'm going to have to go to another screen so I can make sure that I like to have the waiver at the very least when we do these pleas. And so you'll be able to hear me and see me, but I will be looking at another screen, so I will
Very
not
well.
be out of pocket. I'll be back in a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Chris. I just jumped
Yes,
out to
sir.
see if you're ready to go on any of those, please.
Oh, actually, I just did the second one on Mr. Ulises Santana, and I'm going to print out a few more that just became, oh, except I really cannot multitask. What is today, the 27th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so I'm going to just get the rest that are ready to do. We can do all the pleas at once, hopefully. So here's Kaomi Shetter. All right. All right. I found Mr. Nadis's, but I think he's not here. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to check on Outlook because I may have something there waiting for me. Yeah, I've signed everything in Chrome and in the Adobe sign, so gonna check Outlook. So, Mr. Lowry, on this shutter, is that going to be a plea?
It was, Your Honor. Cheddar's going to be a plea. I don't know if Mr. Lowry heard you or
Because
not.
I signed something, but when I thought that was just the discovery acknowledgement. So unfortunately, the Outlook is not synced with my Adobe signs. So sometimes I have things listed on my Outlook that I've already signed, but I can't tell until I click on it, and it'll tell me that I've already signed it. So that's what I was getting with Shutter, but I did not remember signing a plea agreement with that. Okay, so I've already signed that. All right. I think I've already got Angel Ayala. Is that one of the pleas, Angel Ayala, today? No. All right, let me see.
I'm here. Yes, Ayala is for Mr. John Winter.
Right, so it says on Outlook, it says I already signed it, but I don't have it. So do you have it, Aleda?
Let me check on.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages on the Outlook that I've already signed these. So I'm going to go back to Chrome and see if maybe they're in the completed.
I have the Ayala, but it's not signed yet. It's the very first one.
Well,
Let me-
Outlook just told me that I had already signed it. Let me see. And you sure it's because I'm going here to the completed, and I'm seeing one on Nodis, Aaron Nodis, I think. I'm going to see what that is. Oh, it's the discovery acknowledgement. And I signed that.
Your Honor, on the Adobe, the way I see it is Angel Ayala has not signed, only Mr. John Winter.
Oh, I'm here.
So we need, and I've already signed the Julian Perez dismissal. I'm just going through the completed ones here on Kaomi Shutter under completed. Let me see what this is, because I could not, well, it's the discovery acknowledgement, but I need the waiver. So let me see. So we're looking today, okay. I'm looking at the ones done today. I already did Elisa Santana. Oh, anyway, that's not the waiver. I mean, yeah. All right. Mr. Sanchez, Dave Sanchez, I've already done Rodriguez. But these are all just not the waivers. Okay, well, that's completed. All right. John Winter, let me see, where did that go? Angulayana. Yeah, all I find in Angulayala is the discovery. Well, let me see. I've got motions to dismiss. I've signed a bunch of stuff, but it's hard to find the ones I want. Okay, let me try this another way, because this is taking too long. All right, let's see if I can. Well, it doesn't give me an option to search under this. Well, I'll try this way. Sorry, I have to think out loud.
Whoever is Galaxy 10 AE, wake up, pay attention. You're in a courtroom, please. Thank you, sir. And what is your real name, please? Galaxy 10E, what is your name, sir?
Jesus Rodriguez.
All right, sir.
I'm sorry.
Please try to stay awake if you can. Thank you.
Yes, I haven't slept since yesterday.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
So in that few moments that I went over to look at Outlook, I got more orders under my Adobe Sign. So I'm back to Adobe Sign, see what else I need to sign. All right. Okay. What is the results for Angel Ayala? And I got Angelina Martinez. What is the cause number on Angel Ayala?
641-359.
413.
59. 641-359. Angel Ayala.
359. No results. 641-359. Okay, well.
Winter, you may want to check with your client. I see that he has not signed.
He hasn't signed his paperwork yet?
No, he hasn't, and I'm not too sure. Is that the gentleman that was listed as, I don't see it no more, LCR?
Yeah, he's listed as, yes.
Oh, there he is. He needed, I chatted with him to check his email. It should have gone to the email address.
Could you put me in a breakout room with him, and
of course
I'll make sure that he's taken care of it.
Okay, I'm I'm still going back down the line to make sure I signed everything that's stated today.
Judge, this is Marshall White. I'm still waiting on that breakout room with Mr. Nino.
Okay, Alita, can you put him with his client, please? Yeah, okay. We can proceed on the ones we have, and then we'll just keep trying to find the other paperwork. Because we're getting close to 12. All right, going back to Zoom. All right, so we can proceed on the ones we do have at least. Oh, I'm out of paper.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
when you get a chance, this is Jocelyn Andrews. I'd like to approach, please.
All right, I'm really in the middle of something right now. I've got people waiting to do these, please. I'm gonna do these, please, and I'll address your issue, okay?
I don't know that I'll have time to stay on the line, Your Honor.
All right, so.
One quick suggestion, Your Honor.
All
I
right,
have Stephen Ortega, who's in custody. And I know we're not gonna have time to deal with him today. I do come back tomorrow on another case. We could possibly recall him tomorrow, and then the others, Alita can reset. I have 2 others.
okay, let's go ahead and give Aleda those numbers through the chat. She'll give you a reset date, okay?
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
great, thank you. All right, so on Ulises Santana.
We're ready, Judge.
All right. Where's Mr. Santana? Sir, will you please unmute yourself?
Let me get the stage.
All right. I didn't hear what you said, Aleda.
Oh, I thought Chris was here, but he popped back in. Let me go get him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like he's trying to get 2 things done at once, so I understand. All right. Mr. White, did you get a chance to confer with your client?
I have, Your Honor. I do have another request. If I could share the screen in breakout room 8,
Yeah,
the capability is not enabled.
I'll do it right now.
Thank you.
If you just go back there, I'll do the share screen for you. It's enabled.
He will be here shortly.
Okay. And I have plea paperwork on Jaime Mouse. And who's the attorney on that?
John Winter, Judge.
John Winter. Okay. We'll do that one next. And Daniel, Stephen Valdez, Adam Cardenas. We already did that, I think. Okay, so I really only have 2 pleas to do. Okay. Mr. Hillier, I know you just came in, right?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, that's correct.
How can I help you?
Apologies for being late, Judge. I've been bouncing around on several Zooms. I'm here.
We're all in the same boat.
Yeah, thank you, Judge. I've got a case on the bottom of page 5, Eric Soper, 657-641. We're missing some discovery, basically, and I'd like to speak to one of the prosecutors if I can, please, Judge.
Okay. there's quite a line waiting for conferring with both of our prosecutors. Well, no, actually, it looks like it's clearing up. Okay, you want to go to a breakout room, Mr. Hillier?
Yeah, yes, please, Judge. Or alternatively, I can contact Mr. Lowry off docket and try and work this out between us.
Yeah. Let's just reset this to December 6th, and that'll give you time to contact him offline. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe
Because we're really backed up on things to do today.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Eric Zopa. Who is your attorney, sir?
It was Gary.
Oh, okay. So I was just going to excuse him, Mr. Hillier.
Good, Judge.
So I didn't realize he was your client. So yes, you're both excused. Come back December 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And y'all have a great day. Take
Thank
care.
you, Judge. Likewise. I'll call you, Eric.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Cole Nettles here, back from a breakout room.
All right, Mr. Nettles.
So Your Honor, for Eric Bishop, cause number 635847.
Yes.
I just don't think logistically it was going to work out with the plea paperwork today. So Chris has sent everything to me now, so we'll have it all completed by the next court setting. I did talk with Mr. Bishop on the phone. He would not be able to just come back tomorrow. He did have to request off for work. So he was just asking if we could do this in about 2 weeks, and we should be good.
Okay, so I'm just going to reset it for December 6th, and you come in at your convenience. That way, if you have everything done, we could just fit you in, okay? Now, I did see the plea paperwork on Mr. Nottis, but we don't have him, right? So.
Correct, Your Honor. He's going to come back tomorrow.
All right. Oh, okay. All right, great. That'll be fine.
And then Anastasia Edwards, 637819.
Yeah.
Your Honor did excuse Miss Edwards, but I was going to confer with Chris on this one. So there's still just a few things we're all looking into. There's some information I'm going to provide the DA's office with too to try to work this out. So we're just asking for a 30-day reset on this case.
Okay, let's do that on December 6th also.
All
now,
right.
Campbell had a felony pending, and I gave you January 11. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, and Mr. Nottis is coming back tomorrow. Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
You too. I'll see you at 1:30 for the jury selection.
All right. Let's see who's back. Miss McGinnis.
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry, my computer just shut down in the middle of talking to Christian in the room, but can I be placed in a breakout room with Mr. Maloney again? I think, and I got the paperwork signed. I think that he can change the email address now, Chris.
Okay. All right. So you want to go in with Mr. Maloney though, right?
Yes, please. And Judge, can you enable my screen sharing?
Yes, I just did. So everybody can participate now in the screen
Perfect.
sharing.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right. So let me see where you were. Maybe you can just go back there and we'll send your client. Oh, yeah. If you and Mr. Maloney is still in room 22, if you'll go back there, Miss McGinnis, then you'll be with him. Okay, great. All right. Mr. Locke?
Hi, Judge. Back from conferring on William Carter.
Okay.
They've extended an offer to us, and we need to provide them with some things. So that early December date would be great for us.
Okay, let's say December 6th then.
6th. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Judge, it's Jenny Zarka in the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am.
We turned in plea paperwork to you on Jasim Garcia.
Okay.
I just need the discovery acknowledgement from the state.
Oh, okay. I signed a bunch of those, but I don't know if I have it. Maybe Aleda's there today.
The clerks have all the rest of the paperwork in the back.
Yeah. Just go ahead and see if the clerk can give you a copy. Well, you did.
Your Honor, I'll just check into that right now.
Okay, because I have already signed everything I had waiting on me.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Eisman, do you have an announcement for me?
Yes, Your Honor. We're here for a plea. We just submitted the paperwork.
Okay.
I'd understand if you haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Yeah, no, and I'm going to ask you if you can come back tomorrow. We are going to be picking a jury at 1:30. It's getting close to 12, and we still have several pleas to do ahead. So if you can just get it all done, we'll be glad to do it tomorrow.
Okay, we can do that. And we are still waiting for the discovery.
Acknowledgement? Oh. Yeah, okay.
If I could get the case number on that one as well, Your Honor.
All right. Let me see. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at 638655.
Well, I can't find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on the. So you were here for Sidney Reed, Mr. Eisman? Yeah, that was 638613. Any luck?
Yeah, I need to send the discovery out on that one and on the other one. I didn't see them in the Adobe Signs.
Oh, okay. That was in Ms. Zarka's client and Ms. Reed's client.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, so let's go ahead and get these pleas done, and then I'll go and try to get those signed. Okay. So I'm going to I'm getting myself confused here. Okay. I know that Mr. Santana has already unmuted himself. And if you will please raise your right hand and be sworn.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony that you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I swear.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. All right. So this is cause number 634160 and 649651. The State of Texas versus Ulises Santana. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Tim Roundtree for the defense.
And Christian Lauder with the state.
Are you Ulises Santana?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have been charged with the offense in cause number 634160 of obstruction of a highway. We are not proceeding on the information as presented. Is that correct, Mr. Lowry?
So that is correct, Your Honor. We will be waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2.
All right. And I want to change that from obstruction of a highway to obstruction of a roadway. Does anyone have an objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. So you have been charged with the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, and I am making the change on my copy of the waiver, and it is on the record. So the range of punishment for that, Mr. Santana, is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you reviewed this document with your attorney, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So we go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on cause number 649651, you are charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more. The range of punishment for that is up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $4,000. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you also reviewed this document with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And you also electronically signed it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing these documents, you are giving up your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later on you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a harsher punishment in either one of these cases than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea in either one of these cases, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing will be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest, and you are not pleading no contest on either one of these, but if you had been pleading no contest, I would still be able to find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so, Mr. Roundtree, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Santana?
Yes, Judge.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge in both of these cases?
He does.
And has he been able to assist you in his defense in both of these cases?
He has.
All right. So, Mr. Santana, do we have I'm going to approve the waiver in both of these cases. Do we have an agreement?
We do, Your Honor. Both probations will run concurrent. On case number 634160, it'll be an obstruction for 12 months deferred. On case number 649651, the state will be waiving the enhancement, proceeding on a DWI first. And the rest of the terms will be a $500 fine, court costs, 180 over 12 months probation, 60 hours community service, DWI education, victim impact panel, ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for 6 months, and $60 restitution to DPS for the blood draw.
Mr. Roundtree, is that your understanding of the agreements in both of these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Santana, in cause number 634160, I do need to clarify that I did amend to a roadway, and that remains the same as far as the punishment range. However, in 649651, the offense has been changed to a DWI first. The enhancement has been waived. Therefore, that also is amending the punishment range. So the punishment range for that is no longer up to a year in Bexar County Jail. It's up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail with a minimum of 72 hours and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to go back now that I clarified that, and I want you to tell me in cause number 634160, obstruction of a roadway, what is your plea? And you did indicate on your waiver that you're pleading guilty. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And in cause number 649651, you've also indicated that you're pleading guilty on that. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to enter these pleas?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So on cause number 634160, I am going to, I'm not going to make any findings of guilt. I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months. And on cause number 649651, the enhancement has been waived, and this is now a DWI first. The court is going to assess a $500 fine plus court costs, sentence you to 180 days in Bexar County Jail. However, that is probated for 12 months. 60 hours community service, the DWI education course, victim impact panel, the ATP evaluation, and you shall install on your vehicle ignition interlock for 6 months. Also, you are to pay $60 restitution to the Department of Public Safety. Furthermore, I do not need to know whether you've been vaccinated for the COVID or not. I'm going to give you an additional option. I will give you 24 hours credit against your community service hours if you have been fully vaccinated or if you get fully vaccinated for COVID. All right, all we need is some kind of proof to the court, to the probation department. All right, and both of these cases are running concurrent, so the terms are the same as far as the fines and court costs and any additional. So the 60 hours community service is applicable to both cases also. All right, so on the 634160, deferred adjudication can be a great result if you keep all your promises. You won't have a conviction for DWI or obstruction of a roadway. But you need to know that the court expects you to comply 100% with all the terms and conditions, because if you do not, the court files a motion, the state files a motion, and the court finds sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction. And you would, I would revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So it's very important that you understand that there is a difference between these two cases, okay? But, all right, so.
Yes,
One
ma'am.
other thing before I do need to ask you, well, I have followed the agreement in both of these cases. That means you do not have a right to appeal. But you should have filled out a personal data sheet in both of these. That is very, very important document for your benefit as well as for the probation department. Because I need you to tell me, do you swear that you completed the information on the personal data sheet to the best of your knowledge? It was accurate and completely filled out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further from the state?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right. So this hearing is concluded. I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room, Mr. Santana, and meet with Mr. Corey Richardson, our CLO. He's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay?
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to you. Thank you. All right. On cause number 617308, the state of Texas versus Jaime Mouse. Mr. Mouse, would you please unmute yourself, sir? It's just that little microphone. Just sort of click on it and it should unmute. Looks like an old-fashioned microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Here,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
All right, sir. Will you please raise your right hand and be sworn?
Do you solemnly swear the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 617308, the state of Texas versus Jaime Mouse. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Christian Lowry with the state, and the state will be waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2, obstruction of highway.
Any objection?
No objection, John. John Winter for the defendant. No objection.
All right. Now, I like to change these to roadway. Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
No.
All right. So, all right. Mr. Mouse, I need to ask you, are you Jaime Mouse?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes.
All right. You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a roadway as amended. The range of punishment for that is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, and you recognize that document as one you reviewed with your attorney, correct? I'm sorry, what's going on? All right. so, Mr. Mouse, you said that you had reviewed this with your attorney, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later on tonight, tomorrow, you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest, and you're not doing that in this case, but if it would have been the case, I could still find you guilty. All right. Mr. Winter, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Mouse?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, he has.
All right, so I'm approving the waiver. Do we have an agreement?
We do, Your Honor. It will be a $500 fine. Court costs 18 months deferred adjudication, 48 hours of community service, DWI education, victim impact panel, ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for 6 months, and a $50 Crime Stopper fee.
Mr. Winter, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, it is.
All right, Mr. Mouse, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
To be honest with you, ma'am, I don't have a vehicle right now, though.
Okay, no,
Well,
sir,
our
no, sir.
plea is guilty, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, so at this time, I'm going to accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I will place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 18 months. I did not ask you, is anybody forcing you to enter this plea, sir?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I do accept your plea, and I'm also going to assess 48 hours community service, $500 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DWI education course, victim impact panel, the ATP evaluation, and install on your vehicle ignition interlock for 6 months. Now, understand there is a problem with that, Mr. Winter?
Yes, Your Honor. Jaime Mouse doesn't have his own vehicle. He relies on his mother for transportation.
Okay, well, then in that case, I'm going to order the Smart Start Mobile. And I will need an affidavit of non-ownership or non-driving. Okay? And then I will approve this agreement. Furthermore, Mr. Mouse needs to pay $50 Crime Stopper fee. All right, so I want you to understand, Mr. Mouse, deferred adjudication is really a very good thing for you. Your lawyer did a great job for you.
Thanks.
Because if you do everything you're supposed to do, everything you're saying here that you're going to do, you will not have a conviction. Okay? But there is a downside, because if you do not comply with all the terms and conditions of your probation, and the state files a motion and I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction. I can revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So it's not a good alternative, right?
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. All right, is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor.
No.
Anything further from the state?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, so I followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. Now, furthermore, you did fill out a personal data sheet, and that is a very important document. Do you swear that everything you put in there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. At this time, we're going to conclude this hearing. I'm going to ask you to join Mr. Corey Richardson in a breakout room. He will explain to you what to expect and how to proceed, okay? All right, so communication is still a real problem as a result of this pandemic. So you're going to have to be very clear when you try to communicate with your supervising officer. If you cannot get through on the phone, follow up with a text message or an email, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, okay. At this time, this hearing is concluded. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Winter. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Lowry. Okay, I'm thinking that everybody else is waiting. Let me see. Mr. Bunk, you are here, and I don't think I took your announcement.
I'm here on Ashley Guerrero, Judge. I'd like to get another pretrial setting.
Okay, we will do that. I'm going to, and I don't think she is here, but I'm.
She was here. No, she's here, Judge. I see her
okay.
name.
Okay, great. All right, so let me go ahead. Make my notes here. Ashley Guerrero, and what's the cause number on that?
It is 667331.
Okay, we'll reset that to December 7, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May we
Thank
all be
you.
excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Judge Dave Sanchez, we're still waiting on a plea also, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Judge, I also had one more plea.
I know.
Okay.
I'm aware. But after these two, I don't think we're going to do any more today. We have to actually have time to eat something before we pick a jury.
Your Honor,
Okay.
does that mean Kaomi Cheddar will be recalled for a plea for another day?
Now, that's the question I have. I signed something on Naomi Cheddar, but what did I sign, Mr. Lowry? I can't find it.
I received that you signed the discovery acknowledgement. I received note that an email that one's been completed. I don't know if you've gotten the plea paperwork or not.
No. I went back to look on the completed because I was looking for the plea paperwork and I couldn't find it. So.
All right.
Your Honor, it's showing the
could be
plea
put in a breakout
paperwork.
room.
The defendant has not signed it yet, so it won't go to you until after she signs it on that.
So if I'll go into if I can be put in a breakout room with Miss Cheddar so we can get that
Okay.
submitted at least. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Okay, that's fine. And Mr. Who else was Mr. Sanchez? And your client is who, Mr. Sanchez?
Jesus Rodriguez, Judge.
Okay, I know I signed that, but it might have just been the disclosure, the discovery acknowledgement. Let me see if I can find it, but let me go ahead and take care of, so who else is here on a plea? Mr. Andrews, do you have an announcement to make?
Yes, Judge. I would like to, if it's possible, have a short pretrial reset due to my communication issues with the client. I believe that I've got those hammered out with her, and I just need to meet with her one more time before we can make a decision about one way or the other.
Okay, let's come back December 7 on that, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. And you're both excused, and you can log off.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I'm just looking to see who else I have pending.
So on Jesus Rodriguez, it is still waiting for the defendant to sign the plea paperwork. And I just sent out a reminder on that again right now. It says it was viewed, but they didn't finish signing.
Okay, so we need for Mr. Rodriguez to sign it.
Jesus,
So I remember seeing it, signing it, but it was the discovery acknowledgement apparently. So on Mr. White, what is your announcement on Mr. Nino?
Judge, the paperwork should be in.
Okay. I have not been able to find it, so I have not signed it. I'm going to ask you to make sure that Mr. Nino has signed it because I will not get it until everybody has already signed it.
He just did it, Your Honor, so I'm not too sure how long ago you looked for it. But he said that he got a message said you're all set, so that's the same message I get when I sign it.
Okay.
And
All
it
right.
says that they did sign it, and it should be waiting in your inbox, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, it's 12:13. I'm going to do Mr. Sanchez's plea.
Jesus, can you check your email to try to
That's right. We have a problem with Mr. Sanchez's plea. Okay.
And Your Honor, I think
actually-
Ms. Cheddar got hers signed and submitted as well finally. So if we have to come back another day for the plea, I understand, but we
Yeah.
finally did get it submitted.
Yeah. Well, if you want to come back tomorrow, I'm putting off some of the ones that were ready till tomorrow because we're just running out of time. We all need
That's
to.
fine with me, Your Honor. At what time would that be? I've got, would it be at
Uh,
10 or 10:30?
You know what? I'm going to say come in about 11 because we can get through our docket when it's not this bad.
Okay.
Our normal
If-
docket by about 11. So if you
Okay.
want to come in
So
about
are
Your
11,
Honor, I just
11:15.
wanted to remind you that tomorrow will probably be testimony in the morning. So maybe if we did an afternoon plea docket, we could stop for the pleas if it goes into the afternoon tomorrow.
Right.
I'll just look for the email from Ms. Castillo and I'll send it to Ms. Cheddar as soon as I get it. But if we're excused for now,
Yes.
I'll look for that email, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a reset just as a backup for December 7, okay?
Very well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
And Ms.
sir.
Cheddar and I are free to go.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Hey,
All right. Mr. Winter, are we still, are you have some other announcements?
Yes, Judge. On Mr. Ayala, the plea paperwork's been submitted.
Okay. And I thought, and you know, so what I'm remembering is signing Ayala, but I think what I signed was just a discovery acknowledgement. Can you check and see what the status is, Chris?
Yeah, so it's still pending your signature on the plea paperwork, and also I believe it's pending your signature on the obstruction paperwork.
Yeah, we just did
might-
it. Yeah, we just did it, Judge.
Okay, let me just do this. I'm going to go and sign anything that's waiting for me right now, but I'm going to ask you all to come back tomorrow at maybe I mean, we will have the panel here at 9, but I think we can do pleas from 9 to 9:30 and then just start the jury trial at that time. So I don't know if that conflicts with your schedule or not, but that will be an option. If you can come in at 9, I'll do your pleas at 9, okay?
Is it going to be Zoom?
No. Well,
I'm sorry?
Or the other option, Your Honor, we could probably do Friday morning. Doesn't look like we have that big of anything unless you guys are.
yeah, I don't know, Aleda would, yeah, that's fine. Okay. That way you'll have something specific. Just come in Friday morning, but I'm just going to sign the paperwork so you'll know that you can come in and everything will be ready to go, okay?
Okay.
Let me just do that right now. So before you leave, I'll sign it and print it, and so we'll be ready to just hit the ground running.
So is it going to be in person or is it going to be by Zoom? How are we going to?
Oh,
How are we gonna
well,
do
I guess I'm going to take Mr. Lowry's suggestion and put these off until Friday.
And it'll be by Zoom, Your Honor.
Yeah, it'll be by
Okay.
Zoom. Mhm.
Okay, Judge.
Yeah. Here's Kaomi Shutter. I'm going to sign this right now.
While you're doing that, Judge, are Mr. Ayala and I free to go then?
Yes, I just wanted you to know that I'm signing it, and so that you will not worry about having to sit here next time. So I have
Okay,
signed it.
Judge.
Okay.
Then we'll see you
All right.
Friday morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And Aleda's going to make that notation on our docket.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So that's
Thank you.
it until Friday morning, Angel, okay? So we're done for today.
Yes, and you're excused and you can log off at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. All right, let me see. I'm going to just make myself a copy of this so I can have it ready. All right. And the other one waiting was Rodriguez, right? Do we have any resolution on that?
I've texted him and he says that he did do it. Can you
Let me
check,
see what I
Chris?
have. I have Anthony Nino. I'm going to do that one right now.
Judge, that was another issue I brought to the attention of the court at the docket call. I mean, I don't have a problem coming back on Friday doing this plea Friday morning, but it listed Mr. Nino as a fugitive. And and I know the disposition of the cases today would have resolved that matter. I'm not too sure where that matter is coming up. And Chris, Mr. Lowry brought up another issue that seems to be in conflict with what the docket indicates, that the 653-233 case was closed out back in September, but it's nevertheless still on the docket here in October. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that.
Okay. Well, Aleda, do you have any input on that? All right. So I'm printing out Mr. Nino's plea paperwork. So because of the special situation for Mr. Nino, do you want to proceed and do the plea today, or do you want to put it off until you figure out what's going on with the docket?
No, I don't have I want to get the plea done as soon as possible. But Mr. Lowry was just telling me that case was closed out, Judge, according to his records there, back in September, the 653-233 case, but nevertheless, he's listed as a fugitive on both cases. The one we're going to do the plea on, as well as the one that's already been dismissed.
Right. Well, I mean, Mr. Lowry has access to what the status is of it, and it was closed out. So,
Your Honor, there's more than one case. One was closed out, so we didn't need to deal with it. And then there's the one that he's supposed to be doing the plea on.
And that one.
May I ask for the closed case number?
Yes, 653-233.
That one was closed on September 15.
Yeah, like I said, but it's nevertheless on the docket here today.
Well, the docket isn't always accurate. So, I mean, you're getting from Chris and from Aleda that it's been closed, so I don't think there's any reason to doubt it.
Okay.
So what's the status on the case that we're going to plea on? Basically, if we do the plea today, that takes care of it, right?
Yes, that takes care of the fugitive issue if it's actually real. Again, you're right. I can't put any credibility in what the docket sheet says, but I don't know if he's a fugitive or not.
All right. Well,
but I know full well the plea would resolve it no matter what.
All right. Well, then, if that's what you want to do, let's just do this plea right now. Okay. That's cause number 665073. Mr. Nino, please raise your right hand and be sworn.
Right hand, Mr. Nino.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, sir?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
He said, so help me God, Judge. He said, so help me God, and then he said yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. This is cause number 665073, the state of Texas versus Anthony Nino. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Brett Bosis for the state.
Marshall D. White for Mr. Anthony Nino, the defendant.
All right. So are you Anthony Nino?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you've been charged with the offense of criminal trespass, a building or a vehicle as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
All right, and you're going to see the document I'm referring to as the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights. You reviewed this with your attorney, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
We're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're giving up your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as those rights listed in that document? Do you
Yes, Judge.
understand that? If you
Yes.
have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later on tonight, tomorrow, you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Judge.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea. Nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. White, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Nino?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
In my opinion, yes, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
He has, Your Honor.
All right. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, there is, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $200 fine plus court costs, 30 days deferred adjudication, 12 hours community service, and a life skills course.
Mr. White, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Nino, to the offense of criminal trespass, building or vehicle as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
No contest. Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. I will accept your plea, Mr. Nino. I'm going to assess a $200 fine plus court costs. I'm not making any findings of guilt. I'm placing you on deferred adjudication for a period of 30 days. You are to complete 12 hours of community service and a life skills course. Now, in addition to that, I will give you 12 hours credit on your community service if you are fully vaccinated or get fully vaccinated for COVID. Okay? You do not have to do it. It is just another option. But we will need to have some proof that you've actually done that. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So is there anything further from the defense?
Judge,
No.
I don't think so, and I really appreciate the court's indulgence this afternoon on getting this plea done and getting Mr. Nino on the right track.
Well, and basically, everybody else is working very hard too. So I just want everyone to understand this is not just me. So,
Well, I mean, but you definitely you're carrying the stick though, so I appreciate it.
all right. Well, thank you. All right. So, Mr. Nino, I want you to understand this is a great opportunity for you. You're young. You do not want to have a
I do
reputation that has any kind of, criminal bad press, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Reputation is very important. You're young. You have a life ahead of you. So please do make this a success. Enter this this agreement with full commitment to do everything that you need to do so that you can end up having this go away, okay? I mean, you will not have a conviction, basically. There will be other things you'll need to do, but is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so at this time, I do need to ask you, Mr. Nino, you filled out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right. If you want to review it before, you will have an opportunity to go over it with Mr. Richardson, just to make sure that you didn't, inadvertently leave off something. or, if you need to add anything, okay? Because it's
Okay.
very important that, that it be correct, okay? All right. At this time, we're going to conclude this hearing. I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson. He's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect. We're still having problems with communication, so you have to go out of your way to make sure that there's some documentation that you have tried to ask questions or talk to your supervising officer, okay? And stay out of trouble, and you'll have a good future, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Good,
Mr.
good,
Nino,
good luck, Mr. Nino.
best of luck to
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, this
Okay.
hearing is adjourned. So when you get that little invite to join breakout room, whatever it is, click on that and you will be meeting with Mr. Richardson, okay?
Don't
Yes, Your Honor.
get off Zoom until you talk with Mr. Richardson, Corey Richardson. He's on the screen right there.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Judge, may I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
Same to you.
Judge, it's
So-
Jenny Zarka in the courtroom. Do you want us to
Oh.
come back on Friday as well?
Oh, yes, Ms. Zarka, I'm so sorry, but it's just, but you had filled everything out in person, right?
Yes, ma'am. And then
So,
the discovery acknowledgement was the only thing that was online. And we've done that now
Okay.
too.
Well, let's go ahead and do it right now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Judge, Mr. Rodriguez is having difficulty. He says it's not allowing him to send it for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I'm going to ask you all to come back Friday. That way we'll have more time to help you all if there's something that's a technical problem. And that's the best I can do, Mr. Sanchez.
Would that be
Yes.
Zoom in the morning, Judge, or?
Yes, sir. We normally will meet at 10, and you'll get an invite. So let's just reset this for Friday. Friday is a bad day for me, but that's okay. I'll be here.
Yeah, I have a lot of settings that day, but I'll make sure I go to this one first. So.
Okay. I'm thinking my calendar is just a mess. Yeah. Let's make it at 9:30 on
Okay.
Friday, okay?
All right.
So,
Good.
I don't know if that helps you or not, but we'll try to get it done. But we have to have all the paperwork ready. That way it won't take any time to get the plea done.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
I guess if it doesn't work, I'll have him come in. We'll just fill it out. I'll take it to the court or something.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. So you're excused. We'll see y'all on Friday.
Thank you.
All right. So let me get. Okay. I don't have. Is that Mr. Mayberry? What is the name of your client, Miss Sarka?
It's Justine Garcia. It's case number
yeah.
622107.
Okay. Let me check my Outlook and see if it's over there because.
And you should have the physical file for most of the paperwork, Judge. 'Cause we
Okay.
did
So
it.
I guess what the clerks will. Aleda, do you happen to know what the status is on that? Is that going to be scanned and sent to me? Or was it?
I have not received anything from the clerks.
They do have it in the back office.
All right. Will you
I
call?
asked, okay, I'll check on it right away.
All right, please. Thank you. Okay, Miss McGinnis, you had a chance to talk to Mr. Maloney.
Yes, Judge, and we've signed all of our paperwork. I believe that the court should have the paperwork now, and we're ready for our plea.
All right, let me see what's going on.
I'm sorry, Judge, they did have it on the file. They're gonna scan it to me so I can send it to you by Adobe
Okay,
on Miss,
thanks. All right.
Mr. Garcia's case.
All right, thank you.
Was Mr. Nino oh yeah, okay. You confer with him for Nino. Nino. Corey, you can go to 3.
Judge, are we ready to do the plea on Mr. Maloney?
I'm just finishing signing some things here. I'll be with y'all in just a second. I did sign Mr. Maloney, so
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So, Ms. Zarka, did I, that's what I went there for, and I don't know that I got what I needed.
Huh? You want to do copy copies?
So you sent it to me in Outlook, is that right, Aleda?
Your Honor, I just got it for Ms. Osarka and I'm working on it right this second. I'll send it to you by
okay.
Adobe.
All right, because I was over here in Outlook looking for it. We just get used to instant gratification, right? See, that's a problem when the clerks do not consider themselves part of the court. They should have sent it to us when they got it.
Okay, just clicked it to send.
All right, thanks.
Corey, I believe Mr. Moss is still waiting for you in room 3.
Hi, Elena. I spoke with him on 2 occasions and told him he was good to go.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go let him know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I didn't get the first page, but I guess that's okay. All right. Why didn't I get the first page? Um, okay. All right, so Yasim Garcia, will you please raise your right hand and be sworn?
Do you solemnly
Next,
swear that Do you solemnly swear that the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I didn't hear an affirmative.
So yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, so this is cause number 622107, the state of Texas versus Yasim Garcia. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Brett Bosis for the state.
Jennifer Zarka representing Yasim Garcia.
All right, and are you Yasim Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway as a Class B misdemeanor. And so, Mr. Lauer, that means we're not proceeding on the information as originally presented, correct?
One moment, Your Honor. Let me double
Oh,
check.
Mr. Bosis, I'm sorry.
This is Justine Garcia? correct?
Yes.
Okay,
622107.
That's correct,
Okay.
Your Honor. We
All
are
right.
waiving count one, proceeding on count two, obstruction of the highway.
All right, so is that any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Ms. Arca, okay. All right, so I will amend it to be obstruction of a roadway. Any objection to that?
No objection, Judge.
No objection.
All right, so you've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that, Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
You reviewed this document with your attorney. We're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later on you change your mind, tonight, tomorrow, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Arca, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
I believe he does.
And has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is there an agreement? I will approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes.
Yes, there is, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $600 fine plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, or excuse me, 18 months deferred adjudication, 48 hours community service. The defendant has already completed the DWI education and victim impact panel classes, so he can show proof of that to probation. The ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Ms. Arca, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Garcia, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway is a Class B misdemeanor. How do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 18 months. Assess a $600 fine plus court cost, 48 hours community service. You will get credit for the DWI education course and victim impact panel with proof to the probation department that you have completed that. And you are to do the ATP evaluation and on your vehicle install the ignition interlock for 6 months. Also pay $60 restitution to DPS. Is there is there anything further from defense?
Nothing from the defense, Judge.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Garcia, I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. I want to wish you the best of luck. Now, you did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson. He's going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed, okay? Best of luck to you, sir. And your attorney did a great job, so be very thankful to her. Thank you, Ms. Sarka.
Thank you, Judge, and thank everyone for staying to let us do this today. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you all. Y'all take care. Okay, Mr. William Maloney, will you please unmute yourself and raise your right hand and be sworn?
Do you solemnly swear the testimony that you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I'm sorry, sir, I did not hear that. Could you say that again?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. Okay, you can lower your hand. This is cause number 629-437, the state of Texas versus William Maloney. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Kelly McGinnis for the defense. We're ready.
Brett Bostis for the state.
All right, so are you William Maloney?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And you will see on the screen the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights. You are charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that offense is from 72 hours up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Ma'am, I did.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later on tonight or tomorrow you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you would be able to do that only with my permission, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that? I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. And if you were to enter a plea of no contest to this charge, I can still find you guilty of this charge. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Ms. McGinnis, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Maloney?
Yes, I have, Judge.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, he does.
And has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, he has.
All right, I will approve the waiver. Is there a plea? Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. The agreement is for $600 fine plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, 48 hours community service, DWI education class, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
That is our agreement, Judge, and Mr. Maloney has already completed the DWI education as well as the DIP.
All right. Okay, so he will get credit for that with proof. Okay, so Mr. Maloney, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
Contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months. Assess a $600 fine plus court cost, 48 hours community service. You have done DWI education and the victim impact panel, but you need to show proof to the probation department and you will get credit for that. You are to do the TAP evaluation and ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation and pay $60 restitution to DPS. So deferred adjudication can be a good result. If you keep all your promises, you will not have a conviction for this offense. That's very, very important. Because if for some reason you fail to comply with all your terms and conditions of your probation, and the state files a motion and I find sufficient reason to follow it, I can give you that conviction. I can revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor.
State?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Maloney, I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. I need to ask you, do you swear that everything you put on your personal data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. At this time, we're going to conclude this hearing. I want to wish you the best of luck, sir. Do be mindful that communication is still a real problem as a result of this pandemic. So you have to go overboard, make sure that everybody knows that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, Judge.
Best of luck to you, sir. This hearing is concluded. I am going to ask you to join Mr. Richardson in a breakout room. He's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay? Take care, Mr. Maloney. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, Ms. McInnes, thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye, Will.
Judge, may Chris and I also be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And we're not going to start right at 1:30. We'll start at 1:45. We need to
Okay.
meet. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Bailiff, so we're off YouTube.